I mean, let's go. X is 2. And now we pay. Man, look at it. How isn't that perfect? 8 mana, only black mana, discard 4 cards, you have nothing, you are in full top deck mode. Listen, you think I cannot play aggro? Oh, I will show you. I will show you, my friend. And now I have board advantage. Perfect. Please land. Shuffler. I know we had, messy relationship. But you are absolutely the best, and I never said otherwise. You are the best. I won. Oh, you have ability? Are you serious? Guys, this has ability. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today Mono Black you will absolutely love. Games today were fire, so I'm really excited for you. And this is a Mono Black with Phyrexian Arena and Avarice that really punishes your life total, but on the other side we have things like Sheoldred, Aclazotz and Corrupt and Virtue of Persistence that keeps life gaining us, and with the March. And you might ask why the Cavern and why the Serpent? Because you can make, against a control matchup, an uncounterable full black Serpent that will discard 4 or 5 cards, and they cannot counter it, they cannot prevent it. So that's super glorious. The deck is super fun, and if you're a Mono Black fan, you will absolutely love it. And you know what? I'll tell you, this deck is super cool. Like, I had so much fun with it, and now you will have fun because you will watch those games. I'm envious. I'm jelly. If you want to subscribe, that would be cool. It really supports the channel. If not, it's fine. Enjoy watching and have fun, guys. Right, we're going first. Our draw is interesting. I mean, with this build, it's so fun that you can Avarice on turn 3, nearly always, basically always, and if you have a good matchup for it. Alright, we have an instant, but we need to work on him. I probably will go with Liliana, I think. I don't think we have time to go for Avarice yet. It's the same, so we cannot know if that's a ley line. We will, after we play this. Honestly, this is the play. He might remove it instantly, I think he will, so we probably won't get the value, but I mean, we need to try. If he doesn't answer it immediately, we really get ahead. Okay, nice, I like it. Very nice, and now we are starting to hit lands every turn. And now, let's start to force him to not have those cards. Also, we are working toward ultimate, that probably won't work, but I'm absolutely taking, this road. This will be one of the problems, and you kinda want to misdirect him, or not really misdirect, like you want to force him to solve this problem, because then he probably won't be able to solve also this problem. And the lifegain, it helps him against corrupts, but it shouldn't be a problem. I think we will just mill him with huge robbery at the end game, but we'll see. Not sure how we play. Yeah, she's here, and you don't have white mana, so it's guaranteed he won't remove her. Alright. 2 cards a turn. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And best part, we will discard on the next turn as well. I have no idea what I will discard, man. I really want to go for Virtue, because it's probably the weakest card for the matchup.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Is that already the robbery? I think we just go with this, man. I think it's good. This will hurt. Man, we are taking so much damage, but we are getting so much value at the same time. Oh right, this is white mana, sorry. I missed that one. Alright, I mean, man, this is next turn. Oh man, I think I cannot resist, man. The end is amazing, robber is amazing. But come on. I will discard his whole hand, man. And we also get a, what, 5/4? Sure, you know what? I wonder what he will take. Probably Liliana. Yeah, you can see how much it hurts him. And this is his big turn. I hope he will keep those. Of course. Just play another Atraxa. It's easy. They never make it easy, huh? But we absolutely have, Oh. This is pretty strong card overall. No, they had the ley line. At least they don't have free mana. So I actually have choices here. I could, for example, Deadly Cover Up and get rid of all the ley lines in his deck. That's really tempting, isn't it? I'm sad because if he didn't have exactly Atraxa, exactly on turn 6 because of the ramp, This gives him extra mana, extra turn, and he would have 0 cards and he would be in full top deck mode. Instead, he's here, so we need to work for it. Unfortunate, but we'll still make it work. So now the question, is it Atraxa or is it Deadly Cover-Up? Oh, we don't have one in the graveyard. Oh, I cannot exile it, that's bad. I wanted to go for it. I really wanted to go for it. Right, let's go with Atraxa, I guess. And we won't get too many cards, but I think it's okay. Like, he will moment. Let's get this one. Man, this is so good for exiling, for evidence. How much value is there? He has only this, so 3, 5, he has 2 mana. He can leyline into this probably. And then we go with what? I don't know. I don't know, we will see. Please, go away. Oh, Etali as well is playing the mean version that is resistant to deadly cover-ups. 4 Sunfalls, a lot of Archangels, 1 Recruiter for those Sleefars. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. He will probably play it, so I really would love to do a removal for this. Otherwise it might be a bit of a problem. And I probably want to wait until... yeah, he will target phase. The leyline is a big problem because I cannot play Shelly unless it triggers. We probably... thank you, thank you. You know what? We have peace, my friend. I really needed it. This was really important draw. So do I sacrifice Shelly for this? Sheoldred is kinda what I need, I think. To be absolutely honest, I can go for more cards. Like, it's fine, right? I can go for Corrupt. It's pretty expensive. So we can discard 4 cards, I believe, on the next turn. So he will what? He will do what? Probably he will get rid of our arena because he sees how much value we are getting. If we play this, I have to remove 1 card. So it's either this or Robbery. I have another Robbery in the deck. I don't want to not play anything. I think I'm stealing 3 cards and that's it. I can even steal this, right? And that would be great with the life gain. Not my favorite play, but I think it's okay. He has 2 random cards. If one of... and he cannot have Atraxa. Yep, we are getting to the part when he actually doesn't have good cards for the matchup. So far he had really good ones. Without Atraxa, the deck doesn't have this burst of power that it really relies on. Like, you know, they play so they can play Atraxa at some point and draw those 6 extra cards or something. And then they just keep reloading every time they play Atraxa and you will die sooner or later. But here, it's different. Now they don't have targets. And they should just get rid of the arena, man. Like, we're getting so... I think they hope we will kill ourselves with this, but... Oh, that's your Etali. Well done. Well done. 8. So he will kill, and this will be a full top deck mode right now. I mean, let's go. X is 2. And now we pay. Man, look at it. How isn't that perfect? 8 mana, only black mana, discard 4 cards, you have nothing, you are in full top deck mode. I mean, he can kill it in response, but still. Oh, he forgot! He forgot to cast it. It's fine, it's just top 400 Mythic. You miss those kind. That's a top deck. Are you serious? He just top decked a full board, basically. Alright, that will be a bit of a problem. I think it's Path of Peril, right? I think I have it in the deck, right? So we play land, and even this top deck won't get him, because I need to pay 5 mana, just so we have... Let's make sure that it's enough, right? 5 mana. I have 8? Nah, okay, I have more. I will just try to kill myself, you know? That's the game plan. Alright, so I have only 1 card. Sure, that will life gain. And... oh my god. Tell me I have path. Oh no, I removed them in the last moment. Oh no. I really did it. Okay, that's different then. Alright, the emergency mode. Is that Sheoldred? Right, we are going for the Black March then. That's not... I really thought I have it, but I think I removed it in the last moment. Alright, so this is what... Man, this is so much damage. I think I need to remove all of the cards. If I play Shelly, I die. I cannot believe he just top decked the card that forces a lethal on the next turn. And let's get rid of the lance. And I needed to main phase this and deal 3 extra damage just to try to survive. I mean, we have to go for it. First we declare blockers. Because then when he realizes that it might not be lethal, and there is a chance. Of course, if he draws removal, that might be a problem. So we are going... How much mana? It's 4. So we are going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, it's 9. So we basically negate all of the damage, and we kill one of them. On the next turn, he has 3, and if you play Sheoldred, 1 goes through. I think we should go for everything. Man, this is what a good top deck on his side is worth, man. That I invested 5 cards into countering his 1 draw. It's fine, I think we should win anyway, but that was pretty good draw, man. If he draws some kind of weird removal that can target his permanents, because I think Leyline cannot, right? An opponent control, so he cannot kill his own stuff, even if he drew the perfect card. And that's so much damage. Alright. Okay. Alright. You know what? It's not the worst. 10 lands. If he doesn't have removal, this will win the game. I lack 1 mana for both of them. I'm not sure if they hold priority. It doesn't feel like they should, but maybe. So if he has Leyline, I die. That's not perfect. I think we're going for the, you know, more sure play. We kinda have to go like this because we will get multiple creatures this way. Or like, you know, planeswalkers, this kind of stuff. Yeah, let's go for this. And I can pay the kicker because I'm playing black cards. Makes sense, right? Respectfully, we decline. 3 creatures, 1 with the lifelink, and 2 extra damage. That should be enough, I think. Even if he has removal, he still cannot kill me, and this Archangel will really help for the life gain. So even if I don't have Sheoldred in the board, I'm already life gaining. Man, we are working for this game. We are really working. Don't forget he forgot to cast the removal on this, by the way. He literally forgot to cast removal. So yeah, it's already... And this guy has way more shot than he should at this point. I'm pretty sure we still win. This arena got us probably like 10 extra cards, man. Like, I'm equal with Atraxa or Ramp deck, and don't forget, every time they take a land from the deck, it's from the library, and I beat all of this with just value from this one. Alright. Oh, you have ability? Are you serious? Guys, this has ability. I've never seen it used. So what do you do? I need to pay black mana or what? Green. I don't have green. I could... or... Okay, only to cast... I cannot use it for abilities, unfortunately. So I need to pay 2 life if I want this. If I attack, that's not good enough. Alright. We're going with this one. I will be a little bit defensive. Don't forget I'm drawing way more... He had it. He freaking drew it. Alright. Good for him. Good for him. I knew he has this removal. If I didn't play Atari and I play Sheoldred, he had the 1 card that wins against this. What an absolute god of magic. And we are playing around literally everything, so we will still win. If he draws a ley line, I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it totally. Alright. He gets a card that draws cards. I'm sure it will go well. Can you just please draw a land like a decent person and finish your turn? I'm doing it all the time. You can do it once. Alright? Is that an instant? That felt slow. Alright, show me. You have one card. And if that's a Sunfall, I'm not happy. I mean, yeah, you probably cycle it. Like, what was the hesitation, bro? Alright. I mean, he has to, like, he needs to draw into good cards anyway. Like, the faster he does it, he's already getting all the Cyclones and all the cycle cards. So he drew 3 cards this turn, basically, from one top deck. So it's really good anyway. Alright, this is the big turn. We are finally life gaining. And I think I will get lethal from this, because they will play in a very specific way. I mean, this is a swamp. Alright, so what the attack is? This and this, right? 12 damage. And we have 11, so then we kill him if he just lets the damage through. I think we have him. He can cast something and life gain with this, so we need to be careful. But I will life gain a lot. Even if he trades, like, this is not normally a good trade for me, but I have so much, yeah. They always take the damage. So what do we go for? This is not a Outrageous Robbery turn. That means we can set up for the next turn, because this is a swamp, so it still deals 12 damage. Right? Let's make sure that I don't mess it up. Yeah, it's a swamp. Bye. See ya. Well, you cannot top deck this one, huh? Honestly, that was such a close game. Like, I wasn't sure if we get there. But I'm so happy with it. Arena did juggernaut work this game, man. I got like 10 plus cards from this. Man, that's not what we want. I will mulligan it. Man, that's so high on curve. I tell you, I cannot stop drawing corrupts in my opening hand. I play 2. It feels like I'm playing 7. So this is way better draw because and my commentary, because I'm on the play, that makes Arena insanely good, and Go for the Throat is a great draw, because it sets... It's not great against Talia though. That's the one card it's not great about, against. Well, that... he just got free turn for free. Are you serious, bro? This is bad. Alright. Okay, so we had an easy game that would be an auto win. Right now, we need to think about it, because I think we can still win, but it will be harder. So, I can kill Talia and free the mana, so the deadly cover-up goes faster. Or, yeah, I think it's good enough, because we also prevent the token. We can also kill Adeline. The problem is that I also will get a slower sweeper. So I think Talia is just better. She did so much this game. She actually got him a time walk. Did you know that Talia was compared to the time walk because she essentially gives you a free turn? Huh, that's a big deal. So we need to sweep on the next turn, and there is a chance they play a second Talia, and that's the only problem. If they just go white, it's fine. We will get 8 damage or something, and it's fine. Alright, he needs as many 1-drops and things that buff. Man, this is insane with Adeline. Yep, that was a lot of damage, man. But it wasn't Talia, and we are starting to recover. Alright, number 1 step. Alright, we solved the first big problem. We don't really have cards to play, so Arena, please be nice to me. Yeah, go for it, bro. Like, I cheer for you, man. Like, name every card you ever dreamed of. Because I don't know what you would ever do. He just names the one card that I have in the hand. Sure. Duress. Well, we are not getting into those juicy draws, huh? Do we really go with this? I could just corrupt on the next turn. I think this is a good play. I think this will win us the game. And I can be at card disadvantage. Like, you invest a card and you get 0 cards basically. But we can absolutely do it because we have Arena and they cannot remove it. Some versions play Get Lost, but usually they don't. Listen, I mean, there's no downside to it, right? I don't shuffle anything? Yeah, alright. It gives me more information. I should start with it probably. No way. Just name the card and they have it. Just name the card. Okay. Well, that was something, wasn't it? Man, that's not my best day so far. Like, I'll tell you, man. It's fine. I think we still should win, but that's a big problem because I relied on this arena. To be fair, that was entirely my mistake. Usually this doesn't happen, like Get Lost is very rare in a lot of versions, so Duress nearly always misses. So I should start with Duress and then I would have full information, then I can make a different decision or, you know, adjust my play. So that was still on my, just my bad play. But still, he definitely got the right card to instantly punish it. Let's go for it. What are the cards? What I don't want to see? Adeline is really bad, right? Or Peacekeeper. One of the two. I will still exile stuff. Oh, it's here, so let's go like this maybe. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. Also, we see his hand, right? I could go for Get Lost, but I don't have so many targets, so I think it's fine. Corrupt. I have 7 mana. So if they draw a Peacekeeper, then I cannot play Corrupt. Let's go for it then. It's lurking. It's lurking there. Alright, let's see the full build. Oh, they have Emperors. That's very important. That seems like a pretty old version, to be honest. Mishra's Foundry. Alright, this is not a regular one. At least not the one I'm usually seeing here. Alright, extremely good draw. Probably the best draw of the deck, honestly. So they cannot kill me, even if they have Resurgent. I should check for Resurgent Reinforcements. What is the chance they drew Emperor? So Emperor is 3 mana, right? So I get to 5, and then I get 3 damage, and I'm at 2. Alright, it should be okay. And we are considering the best draw of their deck right now, of course. Can I kill him with Corrupt? I don't think so. I think it's not something we can do right now. With Get Lost, it will be a bit harder. So it's either Avarice or Robbery. I honestly think we just go with Robbery, especially with the map tokens. Oh, Edict is very nice. That means whatever they play, we can instantly kill it, so it makes our next turn better. I tell you, man, what's going on today? Everyone just draws the card I named that it's the one punish for my strategy. Are you serious right now? Oh my god, how do we deal with it? It's not a big deal. We will still win, but that's insane that they always get this one random card that it's always what I name. Oh my god, so do we kill Emperor right now? And prevent the token, and then we go Corrupt on this? I mean, we will see. Let's see their decision. We are not at Leaf Ranch, so we can basically ignore it a little bit. If they go white, I kill the Emperor and go the Leak Over Up. If they try to pump it, I Edict this and I Corrupt this. So either way we are winning this game, and with Robbery we are guaranteed to have card advantage moment they stop top decking. But man, are you serious? you see why I always play around this one thing that can kill me in his whole hand. He has 2 Emperors in those 44 cards that he had. And the top one was the Emperor. So they're going for the counter, sure. That's fine. I don't want to be at 1 or 2 because it makes some of our plays harder to make. And let's make the right choice, alright? Cool. Let's see the card. Initiate is definitely not where he wants to be right now. The one non-swamp, okay. So I think we go with the Serpent, because we have enough mana for anything else, and it can potentially discard, you know, more cards from his hand, I guess. So what do we go for? Yeah, yeah, let's go with the Goose. I'm still happy to see a Goose fan, you know? Let's go for this, that should give us more time. And that means we can probably take one turn off on the next turn, play Robbery, get card advantage, then he repopulates the board and tries to, you know, kill us, and then we deadly cover up, and then we reset with more cards from his own deck, and we win. And I guarantee you we will win this game. That's not even close. Even with all of those draws, get lost on the arena, then an Emperor advanced step for sneaky lethal, and it's still not enough. Oh, especially with this one. You know what? I will just go with what? 5-6 mana. Because I can play a 1-drop into a map token, and that actually gives us extra value. And he cannot kill me. Even if he kills it, in response, that will be his last card. So what do we want him to kill? A Skrelv? Well, I cannot use the map token, sorry. That wasn't true. If they kill it, that's fine, because my next target is better, and if they don't kill it, I can start using Skrelv. Go for it. 2 damage. He's out. Oh man, I cannot believe this Emperor happened. So let's go for Swamps, because they are better with Crabs, and I don't need too many of those. So let's start playing his game, huh? Listen, you think I cannot play aggro? Oh, I will show you. I will show you, my friend. We only need 1 white mana for Skrelv. You like Adeline? We will see how you like her now. And we'll play the Vendor as well, so we can get a +1/+1 and the Sorcerer roll. I mean, I know how to play those decks. Yep, what you gonna do when the Skrelvs comes for you? Yeah, you better kill it. Very nice. Good. More map tokens for me. And now I have board advantage. That's so funny, man. Let's use the colorless mana. And let's use the map token. So this will be a 3/3. Let's make this one huge enough so we can block. So now we are playing a mono white mirror. And you know who wins the mirrors. Let's go for more. Yeah, this game. He has just less of his own cards. Avarice is not the rats. Let's go with this one. I had to click something, alright? I didn't want to be due to him. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was absolute messy game, but in the end we won against aggro mono white with more aggro mono white while not playing white even. I actually had fun with this one. Alright, 2 lands, 2 cut downs, and a dream. I'm kinda scared. You really want those 3 mana draw spells here, because it just smooths the curve. Let's get him with with Howdy. Okay, now we need to hit a land. If I hit a land, I'm the best man, and we will have a really nice shot here. Alright. Oh man, that's so good for me. Perfect. Please land. Shuffler. I know we had, you know, messy relationship, but you are absolutely the best, and I never said otherwise. You are the best. I won. Oh man, if we miss this, that would be brutal. If this doesn't get removed, I win. I honestly already won. Yep, and from this point, you generally stop missing the land drops. And you know what? I'm so sure we are winning that I will actually do this. Please a land, thank you. I appreciate it, Shuffler, my best friend ever. I should probably wait, but I'm too excited to kill everything they play. I'm just too excited. What are you? Something? I see haste. Listen, I just see haste on something. Okay. I didn't really expect, you know, haste creatures killing me right now. So what are we going for? Aclazotz feels really good here. We could also go Sheoldred, hoping that that it survives. What are you? Another creature? Oh, so something big will really happen on the next turn. And if I can hit Avarice on the next turn with Sheoldred on board, like, I'm so winning this. He has black, he has red, so he probably can kill Sheoldred. It's only 2 damage. Listen, it's worth the risk. The uproll on this is insane. And I will life gain so much that it's please don't. I know he will. I know he will. It's fine. I like it. It's something that will happen. You know what? From everything, I prefer this version. But what is he taking the mana from? Like, he convoked and missed 2 damage, so that's not the end, right? He needs to play something else. I really need Deadly Cover Up to clean it. Man, that's weird. Just, man, Shuffler just shifts between being my worst villain, my nemesis, and just being my best friend. But isn't that how it always works? So I can go with Serpent right now and just get rid of everything he has. You know what, let's go. I don't want to make it longer for him, he seems very nice. So let's just make a bad play so it's fast. It's a great decision on my part. I'm sure it will go well. Oh boy. Those were some real bombs, man. And now he cannot attack, so now we won. But that was kinda risky what I did. Okay. Okay. So it's like we are actually missing lands, which is fun. I want to set up the board first. I could just kill everything, it's probably the best. But I don't have removal, so let's go Aclazotz, because that gives me life gain, and that should buffer whatever he draws. I don't think he can go through this and just burn 11 life on top of the 4 mana lifelinker. And with this he cannot really burn us because we life gain so much more than we lose. And with the lands we can make all the cool plays on this turn. What is the cool play? Like, we can just kill everything one after another, but first let's discard a card and life gain. If that's a land, we... Oh my god, this guy has stuff in his deck. I'm actually scared, man. You know what? I'm doing this. I'm scared. Like, I need him to stop. Let's go for the evidence. Let's get rid of whatever we have in this great graveyard. And I will just make a fresh start, and this will come back later. I really don't want to see a tally, alright? Please, go away. I'm scared of you. Like, this can go, like, make the whole game go upside down. And guys, this seems to be a really cool deck, so I will actually go through it, so you can copy it if you want, because this guy is a brewer. I think he's fan of the channel, so yeah, props to him. That's a cool deck. Alright, let's sit. And we have Edict, which is the most important part. Whatever he draws, we kill it instantly. Yeah, like, he's trying to show that the game is over because we drew the land for Arena. I told you, when we drew this land and we played it on curve on the play, like, we are so, like, winning this. But that was a really cool deck on our opponent's side. Alright guys, I mean, you've seen the full video, you know everything about the deck, but I'll tell you, I really enjoyed it. It's this classic mono black control, especially I miss the part of, you know, drawing cards at the cost of your life, but the black draw is so efficient, like 3 mana, draw 3 cards, man, Blue Mage's dream. But the downside, of course, is a big one. However, for this reason I always play Sheoldred in Arena decks. Like, when you drop this and you have Arena or Avarice, and they just don't instantly break this, you know, synergy, you are so far ahead, they cannot burn you, they cannot outvalue, you are winning. And I really enjoyed this, you know, the tech of Serpent into Cavern of Souls. You only lose 1 swamp in the whole deck, and this makes it that against any kind of control deck, you know, the blue control deck, they cannot counter it. At some point, you will absolutely destroy their hand, especially that, you know, very often they have 7 cards, but you will catch them off guard with 5 or 4 cards once in the game, and then you just cast this. Remember, when you discard your opponent's card, the last one is the true one. Until you discard every single one of them, you don't hurt them as much. The last card is always the main one. So you need to get them to the 0 hand, and suddenly their deck doesn't work anymore. They are forced to top deck, and you can do it with this. So that's super cool part about the deck. Arena is definitely performing for me, especially with the deck with so heavy life gain. Not only the Sheoldred, because this can be removed. Not only Aclazotz, because it can be removed. But with, you know, cards like Virtue early game for efficiency, or later for March, that can answer both planeswalkers and creatures. You can even exile cards. You have seen, man, I exiled 4 cards just to get more life gain. And yeah, with the Corrupt, you have this huge life gain that can basically keep you going for not only one turn, like, you know, March or Virtue, usually they refill, they make new creatures, and on the same turn they hit you again. With Corrupt, you can life gain so much, you probably can endure like 2 turns, especially that you remove one of the creatures. The idea was that maybe we kill them with this damage, but to be fair, you don't need to. You just Corrupt, so you stabilize, you kill a Planeswalker or their biggest creature, and that is enough because Arena is doing work, you know, behind the scenes, and you just outvalue them with all the, even your sweepers. One of the reasons we didn't go for Path of Prayer in the end was that Deadly Cover-Up is more flexible against control. So, you know, against aggro we have so many tools, but I wanted to make sure that we also have them against control. And with Deadly Cover-Up, the end, all the Cardo, Liliana to get rid of their hand, Serpent that is uncounterable, and Aclazotz that is super annoying and, you know, does sneaky little burn damage on top of Robbery at the end step, while also having Duress to set up your Serpent or Deadly Cover-Up or whatever is important for the matchup. I feel that we have really balanced, you know, like deck basically that can fight against anything at a good rate. We ranked up with this one, so yeah, I mean, it passed the test for me. And I mean, that's kinda it. Tell me in the comments if you enjoyed this version. I think it's pretty cool, and I love Arena decks, especially with Avarice. Like, this is the card, man. Like, this is so much value, man. 3 mana, draw 3 cards is insane. And yeah, that's it. Have fun. I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys tomorrow.